Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for DripX. As you guys know, the payout yesterday, the BNB payout, almost $500,000 worth of BNB was paid out, guys. 450,000 plus was paid out in BNB. Yes, you heard that right. $450,000 worth of BNB was paid out to the community yesterday, and that was the first payout. Today, as you guys know, the day 8 miners will be coming to an end. So it's going to be insane to see what happens here with these DripX payouts. Obviously, there's a couple ways you can play this. We'll talk a little bit about it here in this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and do a quick update. Of course, I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into DripX or anything we talk about, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. By no means am I saying that this platform or anything I talk about is risk-free, conservative? I mean, if you look at the potential gains you can make, it should automatically tell you that there's risk involved because there's no way you can make these gains without having risk involved. Hopefully you can understand, the two sides of the coin there. Because every now and then I always get people that say, hey, what's the best way I can make the most amount and be totally safe? It's like oil and water. It don't work. It doesn't go together. You got to be okay with the risk. All of that just to say that. So again, if you're going to get in, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. Almost forgot to say that. Follow me on Telegram. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, as you guys know, day 8 miners will be coming to an end, and people will be getting their payouts in DripX. Give me 1 second here. Okay, yeah, I just have to turn off my phone real quick. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the price of DripX right now. Again, I don't know, if this price is going to hold or not, but so far so good. I mean, you look at it right now, it came down a little bit and then now it's kind of back up on the rise. You can see here just in the last 24 hours alone, almost 50% up, 0.001578. Again, we'll see what happens here with the price of DripX. As people start to get their payouts. As I've mentioned in my last couple of videos, the play, if you want this thing to be sustainable, if you want it to be if longevity is what you're thinking about, if you want to feed the goose that lays the golden egg, play is you want to take your DripX tokens and stake them, right? Because if you stake them, you can get BNB rewards, and then you don't have to really, affect the native token. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't lock in profit? Am I telling you what to do with your money? Am I telling you how to spend your money? Am I telling you how to make your moves? No. Do what you need to do. Do what is best for you. As I've said before, I never, I don't pay your bills, so I can't tell you what to do, right? So again, if you need to sell tokens and this and that and the other, do what you got to do. It's all, do what you got to do, right? But if possible, if you can take, a portion of your payouts, your DripX payouts from your miner and throw it into staking, that would be the play, right? Because again, you can get your BNB rewards. You can take a portion of your rewards, obviously, take profit off the top, do what you need to do when you get your BNB. You can also take that BNB payout later on and buy more, go back in and get more miners, right? You look up what these miners are paying out. Look at this on a 280-day miner, 825,000%. Just an example here. Let's say we go to 90 days, like a 90-day miner. Look at that, 290,000%. On a 60-day miner, right? 196,000%, even on a 30-day miner, right? What does a 30-day miner pay out? Almost 100,000%, right? So I mean, that's kind of like the loop, the profit loop, the circle, the perpetual payout cycle, right? We've talked about that a couple of times. By the way, we go to payouts here. This is my son's account, by the way. Yeah, $453 worth of BNB, not too bad. He's pretty happy. He doesn't know what's going on, but I'm just showing you here my son's account. Some of you guys have said, hey, why don't you show us your account? Nah, nah. I mean, I've shown big accounts before. Every time I show big accounts, what do people do? I just get hate. I get people saying, "Oh man, you're a whale and you're gonna mess up the platform and this, that, and the other." So, I'm just gonna show either a demo account or at times like this where people have said, "Hey, what kind of BNB payouts are available or what's possible?" Show you what my son got paid out. Um, but yeah, this thing is it's doing its thing. You look at here, the buy and burn. Let's see, 1.5, 2.4, easy math, 3, 9. Yeah, it's over $4 million. My math is correct. Over $4 million worth of BNB in the buy and burn. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here once these miners pay out and the DripX tokens are released. What are people going to do? It's really going to be based on the community. The sustainability of the protocol is going to be based on the community. I'm a big believer where, hey, you should lock in profit, you should pull profit whenever you can, but at the same time, you should always be aware that if you want this thing to run for a while, you need to feed the beast, right? You need to uh, feed the goose that lays the golden egg. If you look at WDrip, and I talked about this yesterday, or was it the day before? I'm someone who we made a lot of money with. I'm not gonna, it's no secret. I think a lot of you guys who have been on my channel for a long time, who followed our journey with Drip, we made a lot of money with Drip. It was, I mean, there was days where we made 80, 90, $100,000 in a day, and it wasn't just one day. It was you know, a long every day for a long period of time. And we made a lot of money. We pulled a lot of profit. We sold, but at the same time, we also gave away a lot. We did a bunch of airdrops in the six figures, right? Multiple six figures worth of airdrops to our team. We also did a lot of compounding where we took, our balances and threw it back in. I think there's a video where I do like a 500,000 compound or something like that. Some crazy number. I mean, sometimes I look at it now, I'm like, man, money makes, it just becomes like, it becomes not real, right? Sometimes it warps your perception because it's like, man, did I really do that? Man, I threw in a $500,000, you know, hydrate or like compounded. It was insane, right? Um, so all of that just to say that again, even myself, even though I like to pull profit and sell and do all that other stuff, I do feed, I do go back into the protocols because I want these protocols to last a long time. Um, so I mean, if possible, all of that just to say, get your DripX payout. You want to sell, if you feel the need to sell and you need to, lock in your profit and pull your initial capital out, hey, by all means do that. But if you can, put a portion back in, stake it, get those BNB rewards. That way you can number one, you can help the protocol, but so it'll run for a long time because we all want this thing to run for a long time. Let's be real. We don't want a platform that runs for 30 days and then crashes and burns. For what? I mean, that's why people love Drip, the OG Drip, so much. It lasted for 2.5 years, right? I mean, I don't know how long this is going to run, but if it could run for a long time and people can eat off it for a long time, and the team obviously can do well because we want everyone to do well, then that would be the ideal situation. Will that happen? I don't know because people are people, right? People, everyone has a different strategy, everyone has a different goal, everyone's in a different place financially. Everybody, there's people that just want to milk this for what they can. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. People are at different places. I get it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All I know is that, you know, we put in risk capital. If it goes away tomorrow, um, we're okay. We'll move on to the next thing. Do I want it to go away tomorrow? Heck no, right? I want this thing to run. I want this thing, I want people to do well with this thing because again, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've had a platform that, that a lot of people can eat off of. We've seen a lot of platforms over the last couple of months, crash and burn. Not saying that they weren't profitable. Some of those platforms that, went sideways were very profitable, but it's always cool to have a protocol that you can talk about long term. It's always a fun thing. Anyway, going off on a crazy tangent here. We'll see what happens here on day 8, guys. It's exciting. It's exciting. Either way, if this goes away tomorrow, if this thing runs for a long time, I'm here for it. So, obviously I'm rooting for it to do well. I mean, I'm heavily invested. But either way, I want this thing to do well because again, people are looking for a win. It's been a long time, um, long time coming that people, you know, find a platform that they can win big with. And hopefully this is it. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this is it. But so far, so good. Payouts, the BNB payouts came through. People were able to claim. I know a lot of people went back in and got more miners, right? Today we'll see what the behavior of the community is. Hopefully we'll see some good things. But either way, I'll be doing updates moving forward, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on Telegram. I'll be posting in there as well. But me personally, I'm interested to see what happens here with the price because again, seeing the price do what it's doing right now, I'm actually at a loss for words. I've never seen anything like this because usually you'll see the price go the other way, or maybe later on when the payouts come, we'll see the payouts go the other, see the price go the other way. We'll see. Again, this is all a social experiment. We're kind of seeing how this goes. I wasn't really big into TitanX, so this is kind of my first rodeo with this type of protocol. But it's not that difficult. We'll see what happens here. Just like anything else, it's community driven. Behavior of the community will either crash the protocol or have the protocol run for a long time. So we will see. We will see. Anyway, DripX looking good. Everybody has their eyes on their computer and phones today, looking to see what happens once these payouts come through. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next update, guys. Peace.